what would you regard yourself? Is it authentic travel? Is it solo travel? Is it luxury travel?
Solo female travel, I think, is definitely my audience. So I like to empower women that are just wanting to go and see something different and want to break away and want to be able to plan and customize things to their liking. And I also, in general, I also talk a lot about affordable flights. That was part of my first book, and it's what got me, kind of that traction and where the jet plane part came from, because I realized so many people thought the vacations were expensive, but they really aren't if you can just not pay $2,000, $3,000 for a flight. Then from there, everything else is really affordable. You can have a whole vacation for under $1,000 if your flight is $200-$300, and you have all the rest to work with. There's really a lot that you can do there. So I felt that so many people felt that traveling was cost prohibitive and that the flight was the main pain point. So that if I could help people with that, I could open travel up for more people.
I guess maybe as technology has moved on, and it's so much more easier. So when I first started traveling, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, you had to go into a say travel agency and say, I want to book this, or you were able to maybe book things online, but in terms of like itinerary, it was quite difficult. But I'd say in the last 5 years, it's just gone on another level where I could literally go to a country or a place. I could just get my phone out and then go on an app, book a hotel. I've just booked it right now. So it's just so much more easy these days, isn't it?
And it allows people to customize things and to not spend money where they don't want to spend money, and not have to commit themselves to these thousands of dollar packages, but really have a pay as you go model on your own budget, getting the accommodations at your level, getting the food at your level. There's street food everywhere, there's affordable hotels everywhere. There's rental options. So there's really a lot that people can do to make their budget stretch and see more. I think in Europe, you're a little bit spoiled for choice, because you have so many places that you can get to for really, really cheap, and so many great airlines that function there. It's a tiny bit harder when you're crossing the ocean, for sure, like the Atlantic or the Pacific, from the US to Asia or from the US to Europe, but still can be done, I think, affordably. Your own airlines like Norwegian has been wonderful for us, $300 flights, even to California, which is significantly longer flight time for them, at least an extra 6 hours or so. And they've managed to make that affordable for everybody. So I agree that there are a lot of ways to manage that. So I talk about that, and I talk about ways that females can travel on their own as well.